Happy New Year to surveyors everywhere. So, I am finally unveiling what I've been working on for almost 11 months, putting together what I believe to be a set of tools and utilities for pushing surveying forward. I'm going to show you a couple of them in here. And also, when you become a futurist, uh, when you become a futurist member on Land Surveyors United, you will have access to all of these tools. Let me just walk through them simply here. These tools represent um, what I believe to be the future of surveying. Everybody talks about how AI is going to change everything. Well, I see a lot of that around, but I never see examples of how exactly this is going to happen. So I started building some simulators and some examples of what AI could do to enhance surveyors' workflows around the world. And so what you're going to see here is that I have a working model of a bunch of different tools. Knowledge base bridge tool. This is for bridging the gaps in knowledge base and for knowledge capture in the field and writing courses. Um, these tools are available. As soon as you upgrade to Futurist, you're going to have access to all of these, and you'll see that I basically have them. These are all the tools that I've been building uh, for surveyors. Also, every tool has a feedback button down in this bottom. Let me move this feedback button. So when you submit tool feedback about this tool, I improve it over time. Let's move on to our new mapping tools. So I've got a ton of new community mapping tools for surveyors, for learning about elevation, learning about grid to ground, um, integrating points into your workflow, sharing advice and tips related to a location in your posts so that surveyors have a reference point. Um, Continuing education tools. This is stuff we're going to be using over the entire year. You'll see I've got new course catalogs. I've got our new, let's see, got our new virtual classroom. Let's see if I can find that. Anyway, we've got tons of tools. In the sliders, you're going to see that everything's kind of broken down into guides and resource sliders, for example. And you'll see that each of the tools can be accessed right through this slider. And you can play around with them and submit your feedback. And these tools all improve over time, and your name will be associated with your suggestions, so you'll get credit for them. We've got in this year we're going to be exploring the history of surveying and how these technological innovations have changed surveying over time. And you'll see there's a lot of simulators in here. One of the biggest problems that I run into is people talking about how people come into the field and they don't know what they're doing. Well, they can follow these guides, and you can basically ensure that the surveyors in the field know what they're doing. I'm going to create a second video that kind of takes you through these simulators so that you can see how they all work. But 2025 is going to be the year of the futurist. And so when you jump on board and you help us help you, we can all lift surveying and we can all become better at what we do. Here's to the future. Happy New Year.